Hello, I'm Wills and welcome to this unboxing of the Total War 3 Kingdoms Collector's Edition. I'm going to be joined by 3 devs who worked on the game to talk through all the goodies that you'll find in the box. I'm joined by Pav, who is the art director on 3 Kingdoms, and we're going to be looking at some of the contents of the box here.
It's a beautiful big red box.
Look at that, lovely reveal there, and you can see some of the aspects that we already have. The first one we're going to be looking at is this art book here. So tell me about this, Pav.
Well, we really wanted to do an art book with the collector's edition just because this game is so full of wonderful art, such a strong 2D art style. And these are actually our initial concepts, but they're very different to standard kind of concepts because they're also illustrations at the same time. We wanted to not only design the characters, but also bring them to life in a way. And because we wanted to use them in a 2D UI, we had to create them with a higher level of quality than we normally put into our concepts. So we've got some event pictures, early campaign concepts, environment concepts. China's such a beautiful, diverse country in terms of its landscape. I don't think we've ever produced so many illustrations for the game before, so we really wanted to include that with the collector's edition.
And as we open up the game case that comes with the box as well, of course you're going to get the collector's edition version of the box with all the characters on the back there in that lineup. But we're also going to get this lovely double-sided print here with not only a huge map of the game, but some nice portrait art of all of the characters that you can be playing on it as well.
So yeah, this is, it's China. It's one of our largest land masses that we've done in a Total War game, and you can see essentially this is the overview map from the game. So you can stick it up on your wall, plan your
put your pins in. Yeah. And then as you flip that around, of course, you've got the whole cast of characters, all of those larger-than-life warlords who are going to be fronting your campaign. So I'm joined by Ava now, who's one of the designers on the Yellow Turban Rebellion DLC, which is one of the things you'll actually get inside this collector's edition. And the Yellow Turbans are quite important because they kind of kicked off the whole Romance of the Three Kingdoms period.
Yes, exactly. So the Yellow Turban Rebellion was one of the largest rebellions in Chinese history, and it lasted for 21 years. But at the start of the game, the rebellion is already underway for 10 years. So the founders of the rebellion are already dead at this point in time. You can still play as one of the 3 important warlords of that period, and that's He Yi, Gong Du, and Hang Xiao. Taoism is very important in the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and they have 3 virtues that are important. That's compassion, humility, and frugality. And we see 3 new character classes that embody one of those virtues and have new skills that are related to these virtues.
And finally, I'm joined by Pete, who is one of the writers on Total War 3 Kingdoms, to talk about kind of the main event of this collector's edition.
You mean the Guan Yu statue?
It's the Guan Yu statue, isn't it? That's why we're buying the whole thing, isn't it? Let's be honest.
And there he is.
Oh, he's heavy.
He's a heavy boy.
Yeah.
Hefty boy.
Solid material there.
This is Guan Yu, one of the 3 brothers of the Peach Garden Oath. So him and Chang Fei and Liu Bei swore an oath in the Peach Garden in the Romance of the 3 Kingdoms to fight evil and defend the Han Empire from the Yellow Turban Rebellion at the time, and then it sort of morphed into defending it from all enemies as the country descended into civil war. He's known as like a legendary warrior. Later on he became the god of war.
Literally deified.
Yeah, he was deified about 1,000 years later.
Speaks a lot about his combat prowess, I think.
Yeah, so half of the history about him is true and half of it is a bit romanticized, but he's certainly a super important part of Chinese culture, and so he had to be the choice, really, didn't he?
Yeah, so he's wielding his green dragon halberds there,
yes.
Which is one of the legendary ancillaries in the game, of course.
Yes.
You don't have to play as Liu Bei if you want that. You could just murder him, take it for yourself.
Cool.
But yeah, a really, really beautiful statue. Really nice shadowing on it as well.
Swinging that near my face.
Stab you in the eye with it. There we have it, the collector's edition of Total War 3 Kingdoms, featuring, of course, the God of War Guan Yu statue right there in the center. But it also comes with this beautiful art book with all of the inspirations behind the game, as well as the collector's edition version of the game itself, featuring that poster with all the warlords and the map of China for you to plot your campaigns on. And last but not least, the Yellow Turban Rebellion DLC available as an early adopter bonus for anyone who purchases the game up to a week after launch. Make sure to pre-order 3 Kingdoms right now. It's coming out on the 23rd of May, and if you want to grab yourself one of these lovely collector's edition, just head over to totalwar.com.
Like and share if you enjoy the video and think others might benefit from this, and of course subscribe and hit the notification button if you are new to the channel and want to be notified every time I post a video.